fantastic, wasn't it?
Now, listen to this. Soon.
Maybe. In a sec.
Oh, well.
Oh, there you go.
Absolute classic. My favourite number from one of my favourite bands. The biggest in the country in the early 70s, Slade from Wolverhampton.
Yeah, they had 6 #1 singles, 3 of them going straight to the top. They also sold more singles in the UK during the 70s than any other band, and overall they've sold over 6.5 million singles.
What a number it is. Well, now they're back with a new album of rare recordings from their glory days. Ben Sidwell's been to meet a couple of glam rock's finest.
In 1973, when it came to music, there was no one bigger than Slade. The 4 lads from the Black Country dominated the charts. Now, almost 40 years later, the band are releasing a new CD, Slade Live at the BBC, featuring many of the early sessions the band recorded for radio.
The youth of today wouldn't really understand it. We've got endless TV, endless radio channels, downloading. There was only the BBC. This was a godlike institution. And when we walked in there, I mean, I know, we're playing on the sessions, but there were always some nerves flying around because, this was the BBC.
That's right, that's right. I said, Mama, we're all crazy now.
You got on the BBC and it was guaranteed that millions and millions were going to hear you. And it was a really heavyweight thing to do.
I think we were in the car the one time and Get Down and Get With It come on the radio, and we're all in the car together and we'd pull over, I've got to hear every bit of it and what's he going to say, I mean, it is thrilling, and it is thrilling for any new artist to have a hit record. We're loud and, Nod's voice and the power of us, it's... Oh.
We're a very loud, very powerful rock band. And they would say, the producer would come up and say, lads, that's great. Have you got anything that would be for the housewife?
Yes.
So, almost 40 years after their first hit, what about the chance of a Slade reunion?
With us, because we haven't kept going, we could, like with ABBA, you can't walk on stage as you are now and relive what you were back then. It's pointless. And we're really red hot then. And to try and recreate that, I think is impossible, really.
Slade's new CD is released at the end of the month. Ben Sidwell, BBC Midlands Today, Wolverhampton.
And no doubt you'll have a copy of it.
And of course, Happy Christmas, everybody.